Oh man, and those are the beautiful sounds of Sipho Hostix Mabuse, a legend paying tribute to another legend. Birthday celebrations for legendary musician Caiphus Semenya taking place at the Market Theatre. Once again, we'll continue making sure that we keep you abreast of all of those developments throughout the evening. For now, though, August is a month to celebrate women in South Africa and the world over. Keeping in line with this, the State Theatre is playing host to the Vavasati Women's Festival, which is a month-long program. The festival seeks to bring women from all walks of life to share their stories through music, dance, drama, and the spoken word, among other things. It also extends an invitation to other women from Africa and abroad. This year, the event carries the theme Inequality Seizing the Megaphone. To tell us more about this and a whole lot more, we're joined now in studio by artist Anika Maswangane. Thank you very much for your time. Truly appreciate it. I'm interested in the theme of this festival.
Yes.
Before we speak about anything else, Inequality Seizing the Megaphone. Tell me more.
Yes, it actually addresses the sidelining of women to can express themselves. So now I think the producer saw it fit to bring forward that theme so that it can empower us more. We can express ourselves without fear. You know, we must just say whatever's in our mind and what has been bottled for a long time. And giving us the freedom to express through dance, music, and drama, as it has been said. So it's like, women, speak loud and speak your mind.
Right, and I'm sure the world is listening as we certainly are.
The world is listening, yes.
Let's speak about the festival itself too. I mean, how does it work? How do you find participants to join, and how do you draw your audiences?
Okay, normally what happens to the festival, there is an application out there for women's organizations to apply, and you just send in your production, and they go through it and they select from there. But fortunately for us, to be part of the Vavasati, when I say us, I mean the production that I represent,
Yes.
Mother and Daughter Concert,
Yes.
is on its third year this year. So it's a production that it's been happening. So I just went there and said, you know, Vavasati is a big name and it's a very attractive name. So we thought, as mother and daughter, we can collaborate with this brand and grow together. So for us, it is a fully fledged production that went into collaboration with the Vavasati, the State Theatre itself.
Brilliant, and I'm sure people would like to see that production. I understand.
Of course.
There's a performance coming up later this month, but we'll speak about that in just a moment.
Yeah.
Let's speak about the concert itself, though. Mother and Tota, I presume, explores the relations between her mother and her daughter, as the name suggests.
Yes.
Why focus on this particular theme for your concert?
I happen to sometimes I experience it. I have a daughter, and I have friends who went through this thing, the rough patches with their daughters. And I said to myself, what could be the remedy? Perhaps we must open it up. As a musician, then I thought, let me just put up this concert whereby I personally go through this journey of how can I find a common ground with my own daughter. It could not be like an argument, but from an experience from the old school, I may not understand how digitally things are happening now in the creative industry. And you find us arguing about, no, ma'am, this is the approach. I said, no, but this is how we've been doing it. So I said, but this is an eye-opener. Having friends in the music whom they have daughters as well, then I said, let me just come up with this concept. And it did help us a lot, because now we happen to sit down on the table and say, what are the challenges that we come across? It could be musically, it could be in our household. And I've seen people mother and daughter from different professions, who opens up to say, you know, I always have this problem with my daughter. So yeah, this is the concept. Yes.
And there's an old adage about mama's boys and daddy's girls, but the relationship, if we're honest, between a mother and her daughter is a particularly special one, isn't it?
It is. It is because in many ways we have to mentor our girls to become, dignified women. And how do you do it in a space where you are not getting along with your daughter? She may go out there and be schooled by some mother, in a way that it may not suit the way you wanted your daughter to be. So the best way is to mentor that young girl to become a better woman tomorrow, to understand the values of becoming a woman in the community and in the nation and in the leadership that we are. We are leaders in our own rights, in our household. So how do you take that leadership out into the street and educate other people? And it goes a long way because as a parent, you don't only mother your own daughter. We have adopted daughters out there whom we mentor musically and otherwise. So the spirit must go that way in a pattern that you pass the baton. Your own daughter must know that not only she's your child, you have other children out there that you are mothering, one way or the other. Yes.
Now, of course, the festival does a whole lot of work itself to highlight women's issues and things like that.
Yes.
But do you think the industry as a whole is giving those kind of issues the kind of support they need?
The industry. Oh, there's so many politics, especially that are affecting us as women in our industry. There's so many walls that we have to break and the red tapes that we still have to go through them. And I don't see much support from the industry itself. And it's a pity that even some of the structures in the music industry itself, you find the leadership is mainly male. When you are a leader, you are just a doormat, I'm telling you, because they will pass through you and make those decisions. Even if they put you as a leader, they just do what they wish. And we find ourselves fighting, a failing battle every day. It doesn't matter how hard you talk. I mean, I'm a drummer myself, I'm a percussionist myself, and how many of us are out there exposed? So it just feels like you not exist. Hence, I thought this project will empower a lot of women because we also have a women's band that is part of this. So I think a lot of projects, when we bring them up as women or legendaries in the music industry, it will help alleviate that stereotype and will start to make a move in the industry.
Lovely.
Yes.
Yeah. And the project has been running for some time now. I understand it's been running from the 2nd and will go all the way to the 31st of this month.
Yes.
Let's talk about the lineup for the festival. It's quite an extensive program, I imagine. What can people expect for the remaining days?
The remaining days are packed with excitement as well.
Yes.
We still have productions from the poets, the drama, the musicians as well. I think we have Chilla Sunday. Every Sunday is a jazzy afternoon of young musicians, young divas that are finding a good space to express themselves. And we also have the market there where women who are doing crafts and earrings and all these things, they also display. And I can say it's a show packed with a lot of activities throughout the week to the weekend. So people can rock in any day, any time. Evening shows are there packed with excitement. Women producers have done their groundwork. And, some of the drama plays that I saw, they were so heart-wrenching because you find a woman is expressing how we are treated, the abuse that we see through dance. You look at it and you see the presentation, the expression, how they do it with the moves, the dance, without them uttering a word, you know, I found my eyes filled with tears. Just that demonstration of how sometimes life can be harsh on us, you know, as women,
And I imagine those kind of platforms are critically important, right? Not only for women's careers, but certainly for their personal lives as well.
I think the platforms becomes a healing session for us. You know, when you cry inside of you and not having a platform to can showcase or maybe express yourself, it is killing, even spiritually. But if platforms like Vavasati can be supported, even financially, I'm making an appeal. I'm looking forward to where next year Vavasati will have big budgets, where even the productions that are on the lineup, they're not shortchanged, because it is a production that says we invite all international women to come, and as the host State Theatre, we're looking forward to hearing what women are saying, you know, illustrating their lives, their future, their frustrations. So yeah, I think Vavasati came in where we needed this platform, and we embrace it, and we are just hoping that Vavasati can just continue.
Right.
Yes.
Very lovely. Very, very quickly, in 10 seconds, mother and daughter concert, where can we watch it? How much are the tickets, and how do we get there?
Okay, mother and daughter concert is taking place next Friday on the 30th of August at the State Theatre, the venue called the Rendezvous Theatre. And the lineup there includes Natalia with the daughter Atisa is the poet.
Lovely.
And we have Ayanda Nyathi, a musician, and the daughter Biko. We have the legendary Tunoko and Nivana, who is the daughter, and myself, Anika Maswangane, with my daughter Solascan. And of course, we have the dancers. We have Tandi Swadboom and Kanye from Cape Town, who are flying to come and embrace it. They are part of this. They are playing marimba and djembe. So tickets can be found at the Pick and Pay or at the door at 120 on Friday.
Lovely.
The show starts at 7:30, and people must just come because there's a lot there that we're going to unfold to them. Surprise is surprise.
Excellent stuff. And on that sweet note, we'll leave it. Thank you so much. That's Anika Maswangane from the Vavasati Women's Festival. We do appreciate your time. Thank you. All right, so when we return, we continue giving you more news, reviews, and of course, your views right here on News World. Stay with us.